The black community is suffering right now because black men and black women have too much pride, don't want to give and take, don't want to help or be helped. It's not just men. It's both of us.
Facts. It's no way that I should date a chick and she don't know that I am part of it.
Never run out of content. I'll be in that motherfucker.
Welcome to Reckless Gentlemen Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, KG.
Devontae.
Derek.
And y'all there. So today we gonna talk about men.
Me. What about me?
What about us? What about me?
What about us?
We need to have more accountability in our lives. Stop blaming other people
As
for
far
the
as what?
problems.
As far as what,
white
though?
man.
I mean, we're gonna wait till we get some more people on here because we got two people. There are two people down there.
Oh, yeah, that's two.
All right, we're gonna talk about, man. Y'all go ahead before we get started, go ahead and share this. And so other people can see this.
Facts. And if you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and share some too. But
Accountability.
yeah, so men need to take more accountability. When I say men need to take more accountability, I mean due to relationship, their life struggles, a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I believe, let's say I'm gonna go for myself, my point of view. My marriage, when my marriage went wrong, it wasn't just her fault. By me being the man of the house, the protector of the house, half of that shit shouldn't went the way it went. You know what I'm saying? Half of that shit should have went the way it went. And when I say that is, I mean, my marriage, I'm going to say my marriage failed because of me. You know what I mean? Because I let a lot of shit go on. I didn't do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then another point is with my life. You know what I'm saying? My life, all the shit that I done did, all my failures and shit like that, it's my motherfucking fault. It ain't nobody else's. You see what I'm saying? So, let's say, like, if my car break down in my relationship, it's my goddamn problem that my car broke down. It's my fault as the man. It's not that woman's fault. It's my fault because me as the man, I should have been checking that shit. I should have been getting my monthly checkups. I should have been doing shit like that. You see what I'm saying?
And what way do you feel like men are not holding themselves accountable though? I understand about personal stuff when you feel like, certain things that you're supposed to do, like it is on you. But in what way do you feel like men are not holding?
As a man, man, if your woman is a reflection of you, right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Yep.
You're right.
Could be.
So
it could be. It also depends on
how evil she is.
That depends on the woman. You know what I'm saying? I say that to say, like, you can be a perfect leader. You can be the perfect leader. But if a person is not ready or want to be led or feel as though being led is beneath them,
Is weakness.
then it's not going to reflect who you are.
But that's like accountability for, like, you can't have accountability for others. You can't have expectations for others. But if you have accountability within,
on your part.
Yeah.
Right. And on your part, and what I'm saying is that saying that your woman is a reflection of you. And I did that. You know what I'm saying? I feel that way. That has to also to do not only with the man, but that has to do with the woman. Because if your woman, you can tell your woman is a reflection of you, but if your woman is out here doing wild shit, you know what I'm saying? That don't necessarily mean that man is not doing what he's supposed to do.
Would you say wild shit? What you mean by wild shit?
No matter what it is, whether they in the street, whether they doing, like, just whatever the case may be.
The way she talking,
you know what I'm saying?
The way she moving.
The way she moved, it doesn't necessarily always have to be a reflection of you. You can tell when it is, though. You can tell when it is. You can tell when, like, if the dude not on his shit, it kind of, in a sense, you see that in his woman, then it's like,
exactly,
you can see the reflection. But it's also, he can be on his shit, but she's not reflecting him because she's not willing to follow that lead. You know what I mean? So,
but
and she don't see you as
in my head, though, I understand what you're saying, though. But an old man once told me, he said exactly what you said, but the question is, what are you doing to make that woman not want to be a reflection of you? You got to ask yourself those questions. You see what I'm saying?
You think it's always that?
I'm saying sometimes it's not necessarily always that, but I'm saying sometimes some women are just not taught to be led. They, you know, their mother wasn't an example.
They're not respectful of men.
Their mother wasn't an example of somebody that was following somebody that need to be, you know what I'm saying?
That can be it.
And they come up with that. I'm gonna say a lot of shit where the shit ended. That is that I don't need a nigga personality.
That happens. I think it's reflected by a lot of things in life. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's journey is not necessarily the same. You know, because I know some people, even in regard to the parents, or you say like, you know, her mother wasn't a reflection or she wasn't led properly, so now that trickled down to her. I know some guys that didn't have fathers that became great fathers to their kids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I know some guys that didn't have fathers, but because they didn't have fathers, then they acted that exact same way in regard to their child.
What you got to say, man?
Y'all, and a woman doesn't necessarily have to be led by her man to be a reflection of him.
Yes, she does. That's how
and she doesn't. I disagree.
When I say reflection, let me tell you something.
I mean,
when I say reflection, I feel like if I put you, you know how they say a happy wife is a happy home.
Yeah.
If I put you,
I don't believe in that.
If I put you, I believe if I carry myself a certain way,
subscribe to that.
You see what I'm saying? If
I
carry
subscribe to that one.
For my person, if I carry myself a certain way, right? And I carry myself with pride, dignity, I expect for you to do the same goddamn thing. Don't be going beneath. Don't be going.
That's what we fuck up at.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
You know why I say that's what we fuck up at?
Okay.
You fuck up when you have expectations.
That's how you carry yourself. So if a man carries himself with respect and dignity and pride, yes, I believe the woman should do the same.
Not too much pride, just a little bit.
That he is leading her because she can already attain those qualities when he found her.
But this is the thing. I also believe in this, and I feel like a lot of times we get hung up on words. Like led. Somebody hear led, they
don't want to be led.
You don't want to be.
They don't want to be belittled. Yeah.
Lead me.
Like I'm not a horse.
I want to be able to lead my woman. I want my woman to be able to lead me too. Because there's gonna be some directions that I don't know. There's gonna be some things that I don't know.
Yeah,
so
true.
I have no problem. And I used to be like that too. I used to be like that too. Like I used to get hung up on one word in a statement, like I don't like what she just said, or I don't like what he just said.
I don't like a yes
of
woman,
that
man.
word. You know what I'm saying? But we get hung up on led. But I want to be led. Lead me in the direction that I don't know, and also be willing to follow me in the direction that I know and I can show you. You know what I'm saying? But I also believe that a woman is a reflection of a man in a relationship, and a man can be the reflection of a woman in a relationship, and it depends on who's taking the lead at that time. And I say that because for this reason, if the man don't respect the relationship, the woman not gonna respect the relationship.
Okay.
So that's her following his lead.
Okay.
If he's not leading properly in that relationship and respecting the relationship to the point to where he's able to tell other people, this is my woman. Or he's able to tell other women, no, I have somebody. If he's not gonna respect it and lead it in that way, she's not gonna respect it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But that boils down to accountability, pretty much. So do you know how far a household could go if the man starts taking more accountability?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we wouldn't be late on this bill only if I took a little bit more accountability.
Facts.
Not because my job's not paying me enough, but if I had my finances in order, and I actually took that step, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Facts.
And that's where it starts, is looking at yourself, looking at the steps that you're taking.
Mm-hmm.
I
think that accountability does lead with the man.
By you being a man, period, everything starts with you.
Yeah.
You are the head of the household.
It's gonna start with you.
Everything starts with you. If you see something that you doesn't like, you have the opportunity to fix it. If you keep letting it go on, then it's going to become a problem. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So by you being the man of that house, you're supposed to go say, look, we finna sit down and talk about this. Get this out the way right now. You know what I mean? Before it gets even worse.
Mm-hmm.
So that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying the men has to take more accountability. A lot of men, just to be honest, men don't like to talk about shit. That's because one thing we gonna think about is it's gonna turn into an argument.
And that's the one thing we don't like doing.
Yeah.
We don't like to argue. I don't like to argue. I don't have a problem with debating. A healthy debate is my thing because I like to talk. I don't like to argue though, and that's the thing. A lot of things we don't talk about or we don't say nothing about because we always feel like it's going to turn into an argument, which is another thing in a relationship. You should be able to communicate without arguing. And it shouldn't be an argument just because my thought or my idea don't match yours. That's not, I mean, we automatically figure like we arguing because you don't agree with what I'm saying. No, that's not an argument. We're having a conversation and we got to come to a middle ground. We got to come to an understanding. In this conversation, it's probably not going to be the most comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm saying, you may not agree with.
It all depends on how you come at that woman.
It depends on how you come at it. But oftentimes, a lot of times what we have, because we feel like it's always how you come at a person.
With me,
but it also is how a person receive what you're saying. Because I can be coming at you very peaceful, but if you don't receive what I'm saying properly, it can turn into an argument that way. So it can turn into an argument from the giver, or it can turn into an argument from the receiver. You know what I'm saying? And simply because you don't receive it the way I'm giving it.
With that one sentence, it's about mutual understanding. If you guys are not going to have understanding for each other's things that you disagree with, then you'll never come to that middle ground or the consensus that you're looking for. And it's not a communication at that point. It is an argument.
Right.
So,
well, the thing that kind of bothers me about that whole situation is that there's a saying called common sense.
Common sense ain't common.
But I mean, once you grow up and actually learn, common sense ain't necessarily that common. So, as you said, the trigger words, people listen for those trigger words. And once you say those trigger words, then whatever you talking about goes here, there, and the other. I think a lot of us grown-ups ain't necessarily grown-ups.
Yeah.
Like we're going off of what the unhealthy stuff we saw growing up in life, and that's how we move through life with that craziness. Instead of like just talking like, I'm a man, and I don't like to argue. I will not argue with you. You can ask my wife right now. I'm not gonna argue with you. You can get mad, and I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna mind my business until you want to talk to me like an adult, without without the crazy stuff. Because I'm too old. I'm too old to be doing that. Like, so I'm just going to
see.
It's crazy when it comes to household shit. I don't know if I mentioned it on one of the podcasts before, but I had a conversation with a homeboy of mine, with a friend of mine, and he was explaining to me his life philosophy for him and his wife, right? And totally different than how he grew up, you know what I'm saying, with his mom and his dad in their home. This is something that they adopted within their relationship. So it was like, fuck what my mom and my dad did. Fuck what we grew up knowing. This is how we're going to handle our house. And what he explained to me was the 49-51 rule. And the 49-51 rule that they have in their home is that as the man, as the head, he contributes 51% of the decision making. His wife contributes 49% of the decision making, right? So as the man, he's 51%, she's 49%, because it can't be 50-50. It can't be two presidents. Who's gonna make the final decision? Who's gonna make the final decision if we're both equal? Not equal as people, but equal in the decision making. But with his 51%, his final decision has to absolutely contribute to the support of her. Yeah. So although I get the final word, whatever my final word is, it has to benefit you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there's a balance there. Because although no matter if we say we're going to go eat tacos or we're going to go eat burgers, I get the final decision to say what we're going to eat.
Burgers.
But wherever we go, it absolutely has to be something that she likes.
Gotta be a burger.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be burger and see a burger and tacos.
With that accountability thing, that helps in being accountable as a man, because now the final word rests on me, but the final word also has to benefit you. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be accountable for everything.
That's smart. That's smart.
Before we continue, my wife does not talk to me crazy, just in case y'all was listening to it. It was just me explaining how it works in my household. We talk like
and
adults.
They had to get that clear when you popped across the head.
Facts. I mean, you got to do that, man. Make sure you're good when you go home.
Yeah,
clear up the air, bro. Clear it up.
It sounds like I said she be talking crazy. No, she don't talk crazy to me.
I feel
we're civilized.
She white crazy too.
She is crazy though.
But yeah, man. I had a conversation with a dude, man, and he was just like, man, my marriage this and my marriage that. And I was like, well, what are you doing to help your marriage besides just getting pissed off and angry?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, besides saying, man, fuck her. What are you doing to get her out of that mood? It was just some simple shit too, bro. I don't want to put this. I want to put this.
Connected to Devontae's iPhone.
Shut up.
I don't want to put his business out there, but it was just the simplest shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, brother, let me tell you something. That ain't shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, what are you doing to fix that? Man, nah, fuck that, bro.
Ignoring it.
Man, you know
ignoring it.
I'm like, but that anger that you got right now, it's gonna make you lose your marriage. And your homeboys that you listening to saying fuck her, gonna make you lose your wife.
Yeah.
Bro,
Because your homeboys is gonna be in the bed with their woman while you sitting at home talking about and thinking like I was saying last week. If a nigga hit my wife from the back. You know what I'm saying?
You start going crazy.
And you gonna go crazy, bro. And I say, so what you need to do is say fuck your homeboys. Because they not giving you any type of good advice. The first question I ask him, is your wife a good woman? Right. Yeah, she is. I say, do she take her kids, a house? What she post? What she do? Yeah, she do all that. So what the fuck problem you got? You know what I'm saying? I said, your homeboys, let me tell you right now, leave them motherfuckers at a distance because them motherfuckers gonna have your ass lonely. And while your wife out here trying to do the right thing and you sitting up here being all angry because the anger clouds the mind. And that anger emotions is gonna bust you, gonna have you lonely and divorced. I say what you need to do is you take your ass home, back to your wife, get out your goddamn homeboy house. Go back to your wife and work shit out. I say, even if you gotta restart the date over, y'all married, but redate her. Whatever, it's a book. I don't know if you've seen that book. It's a Christian movie. It's called, I think, Firehouse or Fire something.
I think you was telling me about that.
But it's a book on there with the old men that they were having all type of problems and the father came in, which we need more fathers like this and more grandparents to tell you when you fucking up. You see what I'm saying? Like, look, you got a good woman at the house. You ain't finna bring your ass to my house thinking you finna lay up with me. No, you gonna go home to your woman. So the daddy basically was like, here, take this book. If you ain't got Jesus in there, you're not gonna survive. So take this book. This book, I wrote a list of things that made me and your mama survive. Basically, he gave him a book. He redated his wife all over again. He said it don't matter. He said he had a thing for each day on there. Right. Buy her favorite candy.
Sometimes it takes starting over.
Yeah, it's like the smallest shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, go on your first date, recreate the first date. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. You got to remember. He was like, basically, you got to remember why you chose him. Right. And that's why basically what I told him, bro. I say, go check this movie out. Take your ass home. Because your homeboy is not going to marry your ass. Your homeboy is not going to give you the love that you need. Your homeboy is not going to be to have your back through nothing. Your wife's going to be there. Your kids need you in the house. Your house need to be protected.
That's not even a homeboy.
But even like taking advice from the homeboy, you got to understand too, that's not his household. You know, that's not his woman. That's not his bills. That's not his life. Right. So of course he's just going to give you information on like previous experiences.
And I told him just like this here, bro. I said, let me tell you, I'm going to be real with you. I think I talked to you about this once before. I say, I'm going to be real with you. You don't want another woman with your girl. You don't. I said you gonna hurt. And when you hurt, it's gonna hurt. Yeah. I say, go home and talk to your wife, man. Because if you lose her right now, and you're gonna realize your mind not clear right now, because I'm gonna tell you what the devil gonna do. The devil gonna attack the weaker vessel. And once the devil attack the woman,
there's no going back.
And a woman gets fed up, you better listen to R. Kelly. When a woman fed up, that's it. Because once she say fuck you, in her mind, her whole body gonna say fuck you. Right. You ain't gonna get no loving. You ain't get shit. Right. And he sat up there and he was like, damn. And this dude older than me. And I said, I ain't gonna tell you nothing I ain't never been through, bro. I say, go home to your wife, bro. And he was like, yeah. And then I talked to him. He probably still worked there. He said, and I talked to him. I said, how you and your wife doing? Oh man, I went home, man. We doing great. I said, it worked, didn't you? I said, yeah.
I bet he did go home.
Yeah. I said, yeah. What about them homeboys? Oh man, we separate. I put them to the side.
Or at least not even that. Just you don't gotta. I feel like too many people display their information, you know, just talk about too much information that happens within the house. So then that's how your vision gets fogged and clouded as well, because you got all these different opinions coming at you, you know, and then you take that shit and home and you don't know how to think for yourself.
Right.
You know, and
go
that,
to bed angry.
Yeah.
Right.
So
that when you go to bed angry, my grandpa always tell me, devil come at you at 3:00 in the morning when you deep sleeping, man. That's why the Bible said don't go to bed angry, because the devil will hit you with the most evilest shit while you sleep. Boy, you be thinking about some evil shit in your dream.
It's definitely not the time that you make serious and make major decisions, nigga. When you any type of anger or emotion, you know what I mean, you definitely want to make those types of decisions when you have a clear mind, so you can have you know, sound judgment on whatever it is that you're trying to.
Basically, my point was, I told him about, bro, you need to take more accountability, bro. I hear a lot of shit you blame it on your wife, but what the hell are you not doing? What the hell do you do to get her to that point? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to ask yourself, man, my wife doing this, my wife doing that, but what did I do to get her to that point to where
she wasn't always like that.
Yeah, she wasn't always like that.
And when it comes to the accountability, I'm not even sure who I heard this from, bro. I think it was an interview. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I honestly think somebody that I've actually heard speak a few times in interviews and shit that y'all probably would have never guessed, like really said some interesting shit. Waka Flocka. No bullshit. I believe it was him, but
I can tell you, go ahead.
As far as his relationship go, what he said was, if I'm not mistaken, it was him. What he said was that how him and his wife, or I don't know if it was his wife at the time or whatever they are, I believe they married or whatever.
Yeah, they married.
But how they relationship survives, right, is that if he spend his time being accountable for himself and doing everything to please her, and if she's doing everything in her power to please him, there's never a loss. You know what I'm saying? And it takes selflessness. It takes being absolutely unselfish. First of all, I'm already happy with myself.
Gotcha.
So I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about nothing but you. I'm devoting all my time to make sure that I'm doing what aids to your happiness.
And sometimes
and if she's doing the same thing, she's not worried about herself. She's completely worried about aiding to my happiness. There's never a loss. It's always a give. I'm always giving to you, and I'm absolutely sure that you're always giving to me. I don't have to worry about me.
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about me because I know you're steady pouring into me, and you don't have to worry about you. You can be absolutely selfless. You don't have to worry about you because you know that I'm always giving to you. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of men don't understand that. They think that's like some simp shit. You know, like a lot of men they stay away from that. Like, why do I have to please you? You know, I'm the man. You know, you should be pleasing me. Like, I'm the provider. A lot of dudes have that mentality, you know, and it's fucking shit up. It's fucking them up.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, that pride, men got too much pride these days, bro. I ain't gonna lie, pride killed me. Pride killed most of my relationships.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even lie to you.
Too good to apologize, too good to take her out, you know, all that.
Bro, it was too good to be express my emotions. It was too good. I had a lot of pride where I couldn't talk how I really felt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna look to my ex, the reason why our relationship ended because I got a lot of pride, bro. I can show you, you know what I'm saying, how much I like you or how much I care about you with my actions, but with my words, it's like, bro, it won't come out. It won't come out. Like, I could be like, I love you, but is me expressing or
just saying,
give you the definition of why I love you or tell you that, it's like it be right here and it be like
it's stuck.
They about to say all.
Yeah, I mean, then I'd be like, fuck wrong with you,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm trying to work on right now, because my communication with my emotions, bro, is with why a lot of my relationships fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I take accountability for that because I done lost some good women due to my pride. You know what I mean? So,
you know what? I was trying to be quiet and let y'all talk, but facts are facts.
This motherfucker always got some goddamn numbers.
I'm just saying, facts are facts.
I want to hear you.
Facts are facts. The black community is suffering right now because black men and black women have too much pride, don't want to give and take, don't want to help or be helped. It's not just men. It's both of us.
Facts.
That's why women react to the word submissive. They don't want to hear submissive because when they hear submissive, they think 1902, where granddaddy was beating her, or he had children across the street. When they hear that drama shit.
Right. It's different ways to definition to submit.
Yeah. And when men hold their ego up high because you trying to be somebody out here with these other people. Instead of being exactly who you are with who you with.
It's a lot of characters out here in the street. That's another subject.
We need to drop that shit because we're not gonna get anywhere while we're fighting each other while still trying to climb this fucking ladder because then you just crabs in the bucket.
I noticed that too, man.
Crabs in the
us as men, we gotta be our motherfucking self. It's too many dudes out here trying to be other dudes.
Mimic,
And I can't stand BET gangsters and characterized ass niggas, man. When I go out and I chill and females just come flock to me, they know what I'm saying? I don't know, my sense of humor, my energy, my aura, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They feel like it's a safe place. You know what I'm saying? And they sit down and bro, and I look around, you know what I'm saying? I don't even be paying attention to the female. And I look around and all I see is eyes, bro. You can feel the motherfucking eyes. And some dude be like, man, I don't know how you do. What you mean, do what? I don't know how you do it, man. How you do that? Be your motherfucking self, bro. I'm not out here trying to be Puff Daddy and goddamn, you know what I'm saying, Drake and all that bullshit.
Sometimes that be the issue though. Sometimes them being themselves they don't get it like that. So they gotta try to be somebody else in order to try to get it.
That shit, I just
being me don't work, nigga.
Gotta find a new image.
That's right. Being me not working. I gotta be somebody else.
You gotta find your own self and critique that shit, bro. Like
that's why he asking you how you do it.
Like, bro, like, I be like, what you talking about, bro? I don't try to do shit. I just be my same goofy ass self, you know what I'm saying? But I might be a little angry at points, but shit, that's it.
Hey, man, I'm going to be honest. I can't see none of those comments down there.
Yeah, they kind of small, but
we have not addressed any of them.
Man, they on YouTube, too. I've been looking at comments, but I can't see YouTube.
House.
Yeah, I can't see none of that. I'm acknowledging you guys and gals and
what they say.
We only got one person that said hey on Facebook, and then we got one person on YouTube who addressed some things that y'all said earlier. Happy spouse, happy house, and then I had to go in there and I had to agree. And then she said, "You're the head and she's the neck."
Yeah.
And then she also says, I've always said, if I'm caring for you and you're caring for me, we too good.
We too good.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes sense, though.
I don't believe in none of that stuff.
What you mean?
I mean, yeah, I'm not.
None of that shit. Huh?
But nah.
But hold on. Before we go back, we die sooner than our counterparts, right? I think that has something to do with that happy wife, happy life.
That's why I say I don't subscribe to that, bro. I don't subscribe to happy wife, happy life.
Because when you happy.
Man, yeah, exactly. What about my happiness? My happiness not matter?
I actually agree
so
with
you trying to say they sucking the lifespan at
happy
you?
spouse, happy house. It's a two-way
better.
street.
Yeah,
Go both ways.
That's better.
It's
that happy
mutual.
wife, happy life, that means I'm dying of stress. Working
To
at
keep you happy.
This what's it called when you work on the ground, digging and stuff?
Coal mine.
You a coal miner, fucking out there dying at 37, and while she's at home cooking with her sundress on, smiling and shit, while I'm over here dying. Like, that's what I hear when I hear that.
Now you just got through talking about women and the
70s and
the
shit.
70s about thinking about
Yeah,
being
you just
submissive,
contradicted
and then,
yourself.
now you talking about
No, because that's how
you
that's how I
cold
feel
minded
when
and
I
shit
hear
at home
that.
cooking. Like that's
Bro,
the same type of shit.
Men die early. Well, partly because men go to the hospital, but most of that is
I do.
stress.
I do. I got an appointment coming up.
I need to make one because I've been pretty horrible on that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
That is true though. We don't go to the hospital.
Uh,
It takes a lot to drag us to the guy.
I got
yeah,
one though,
yeah,
man.
dude.
Hey.
It takes a while.
Y'all been watching
It takes some
news?
serious shit.
I've been watching the news though.
You're like, damn.
Nah, I ain't been watching nothing
It's a
but,
lot, man. In
Netflix
Houston, I'm
and
I'm
Disney
speaking
Plus.
on in Houston right now. It's a lot of domestic violence going on in Houston.
Yeah, I heard about that. These women is beating these men up like crazy.
Women
Right,
beating the men up.
right.
Both.
Yeah, because we already knew what he was about to jump on. He about to jump on us.
Yeah.
No.
These
No.
women out
It's
here
not even about the
kicking
men
men's
and
ass.
Look, I just started a new job, right? I'm not even going. I can't say where, but back in January there was a domestic violence case. There's a double homicide, right? Don't ask where I work at. And
We
You got a
already
new
know.
job, man.
in apartments. So what the people don't know.
Double homicide.
Anyways,
Chick-fil-A.
so I guess like
They're killing each
the
other,
baby
too.
daddy had came and kicked in the door and like shot his baby mama and her new boyfriend or
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah, it just happened. It's just another one. Just happened down the street, man.
For real?
Yeah, it's these dudes are out here.
Wait
If
a-
I can't have you,
wait a
nobody
minute.
else can.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. I believe in that.
What?
I believe-
nobody can ever have you. Nobody else can.
No, I don't believe in it, but I believe that that's what's happening. I believe that
I was
happens.
about to say,
I believe that
this
this guy's no, I'm not saying but I believe that this guy's out there that is definitely that feels that territorial.
Yeah.
But also, these women these days are reckless, bro.
Oh man.
Very.
Hey,
These women are
it's a
reckless.
dude in my
And we
apartment right
always
now that
feel
got
like-
"fuck you" written all over his car.
We always
Mercedes.
feel like, oh, he don't want her to move on. When oftentimes it was no, she was dipping in both.
Hmm.
And somebody found out.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah.
somebody found out,
Y'all cannot
Matters
be
of
out
the
here
heart is
playing with
serious.
these men emotions.
matters
These
of the
niggas is
heart
crazy
serious.
nowadays. They
Some
crazy.
niggas are not able to control that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
it's not even that.
Sometimes temporary insanity is real.
You got
You-
3 different control
Mm-hmm.
levels, man. You got 3 different control levels as a man. I'm just gonna go for as a man point of view. Certain dudes can take pain. Certain dudes cannot take pain. The ones that can take pain would just go on without their beatings, probably cheat, get some more booty, make them feel better. The ones that can't really take pain,
Mm-hmm.
them motherfuckers, you can tell the ones that actually can't because they get violent and they would take you out and they'll take themselves out
Mhm.
because they can't see. It's a different
you talking
level.
mental pain. Okay.
Mental.
I thought you were talking about physical at first.
Nah, it don't even gotta be
It goes
mental.
both ways though,
Like,
because I have a friend who her baby daddy, like he literally he's still in love with her, but he will like literally use her past traumas against her to like hurt her. Like, you hurt me, bitch, I'm gonna hurt you back. Basically, like I'm gonna say all
And
the
that's
things
fair.
in the book that's gonna make you feel bad about yourself because that's how you got me feeling since you want to break up with me and move on.
That's called to play that game.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's
Uh,
real
fucked up.
fucked up.
That is
You know what I
called
mean?
toxic.
Now,
is
when
what
you
that
start
is.
going on knocking on doors and beating the bitch ass,
Then
that's a different thing.
that-
Now
that-
you can play
that's
two can play
called
that
crime.
game. You know what I'm saying? But it depends. The only thing about the two can play that game, you gotta be mature. One of y'all gotta be mature.
Oftentimes, why it don't happen the other way, and this is honestly how I feel. Oftentimes, why it don't happen the other way, where the woman go beat the dude ass, it's just simply because she don't think she can beat the dude ass. It's women out here that would do the exact same thing if they knew they could beat that nigga ass.
Yeah.
No,
The difference is dudes hit on women because they feel like they can. They feel like they're superior. I'm bigger. I'm stronger. I can do that when I'm upset, whatever the case may be.
Bitch
It's some
niggas.
women out here that really, if they was bigger and stronger than they do,
they beat on
they'll
it's
beat
not
his
even
ass
that.
too.
And
It's
that's
not
when the
even
guy
that.
comes back and shoots her in the face.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
even that. It's women out here who know she can't whoop your butt. I didn't cuss that time.
Yeah.
Who know she can't whoop your butt, and still will jump in your face and try to throw hands because that's where that ego and that pride
Because
comes in.
they know they could put that restraining order on you. You know how the cops come up here, take
Or
your
they
ass,
That's
know-
a
you know?
secondary
Or they
thought.
know that you won't. Or they know that you won't touch.
Or
Them.
they know
Yeah.
you won't touch them. That's why I always went to this one thing whenever I dealt with a female, and I brought this up like every single time. The moment you put your hands on me is the last time you ever gonna see me again.
Mhm.
Because I'm not gonna hit you because I know if I hit you, you're gonna sleep somewhere.
Right, and I'm not gonna keep myself
Going
in
to jail.
that
Yeah.
situation
I'm not
to where
gonna
I
put
would
myself-
possibly.
Yeah. So if I gotta hit you, that means I'm
But
trying.
what are some of the red flags
I was once a
that
victim
y'all
of
that
domestic
you'll
violence.
notice that if somebody can be violent in a relationship?
If they can't handle the simplest things, you know, just the simplest shit, you ask them to go do something and they catch an attitude.
Have you ever got hit?
Hell no.
You never got,
Hell
have you
no.
ever got hit?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I ain't gonna even lie. I didn't been hit before.
Hey, I find it funny. I find
Never
it
mind.
funny that me and you the only ones who ain't never actually been hit before.
no,
Why,
I
'cause
have.
y'all light
I ain't gonna
skin?
lie, I have.
Me,
y'all
I have.
light skin?
me and Dig done been through some shit.
That's because they
I have.
light skinned. They ain't.
Yeah.
No, I
They was
have.
nice. They was nice guys. So they
I don't know
they
about
didn't want to
nice,
get
but-
they didn't want to get touched in the
Yeah.
face.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
scratch my face type guys.
I'm with that.
But
Don't touch
yeah,
my
I
face.
think that is one.
I'm a darker skinned guy, so I was a little bit more, I understand.
But so what are some of the red flags, man? Like when Devontae said one.
Simple things.
The
Over-
simple shit.
Over talking you.
I mean,
Tolerant.
Quick to start
Screaming.
yelling.
quick to start yelling.
You start getting louder than me and we're having a yelling
me
battle.
tell
I
you
know
something.
you're going to be quick to swing.
You show me a person, especially a man. I'm just saying it. That's just how I feel, fellas. You show me a person, especially a man that cannot and will not express emotion. That's a man that's going to eventually hit somebody.
So basically a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. If he cannot express his emotions
Mhm.
verbally
About this.
and he hold that shit in and
Yeah.
he bottle that shit up, eventually he's gonna hit either something or somebody.
That is true. That is true.
A ticking time bomb. So yeah. But yeah, I was looking at the news, man, and I was like, damn, it's a lot of people out here.
Hurting each other.
It's a lot of dudes out here that's killing these women because over some simple shit, bro. Like if a woman cheat on you,
Oh no, excuse.
if a woman cheat on you, that woman was never your woman,
I just
and you just got to deal with that
Feel
shit
the
and
stuff.
move around.
No, that shit hurt, man.
I know it hurts.
that's what I'm talking
I
about.
know it
Niggas
hurts.
speak on that shit like it's just so easy. Like if they cheat on you, just move around.
Move
like
around.
wait,
It
nigga, wait
does
a minute.
hurt.
Well, okay, put
You gotta
it like this.
process.
Hold on. Let me put it
Especially
this
if
way.
you care about it.
Hold on. I do my best when I'm angry because I feel like I got a point to prove.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So if you cheat on me, leave me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my shit together
Mhm.
and I'm going to go find the finest motherfucker I can
So
find.
you got get backs.
And I'm going to post all over social media. And I'm going to make sure you my friend.
All on Facebook.
to make sure she see it.
How genuine is that with the chick that you found though?
Yeah.
But to
'cause
know
you're just
that
using
you
her
did
as a
this
key.
She getting advertised, nigga.
Using the rebound chick for revenge.
She getting
revenge.
advertised.
How genuine is that to her now? What if
It's everything I do for her gonna be genuine.
what if she watched
She's
this
my
show?
woman.
What if she watched this show and be like, "Wait a minute, so you just to piss her off?"
Nah.
You could be genuine too. You could be genuine with
I
it.
can be
But
genuine with her.
she might take that shit the wrong
But,
way.
but well, she
Like
take
what
it the wrong
Derek
way.
said.
Just oh fucking well. But I'm gonna be genuine with her. You my woman, and I'm gonna let her see that I'm not going back. I'm not backtracking. I'm not going backwards. I'm not none of that shit. I moved up. I upgraded. You know what I'm saying, bitch?
No, the best revenge for me is
Sheesh, that was a harsh.
you would never hear
Harsh
from me
B
again.
word.
hmm
That's my revenge.
Hey, I realize you can cuss. I watched a lot
Never.
of podcasts. You can cuss now. You cuss. You just
can,
can't use
but
the N word.
We just
TikTok.
not too much, because then people get distracted, but they don't really listen to what we
Right.
say. They
Especially
just hear the
people-
cuss words.
Y'all don't do that.
What
The
KG said
the
though.
biggest revenge is from you to never hear from me again. Because
Mm-hmm.
you know how they all think, oh, he gonna come back, this and that. Nah.
No.
I want her to watch me.
You ain't. I want you. I want me to fall off the face of the earth to you.
I want her to watch me.
But with this, is the next time she see you, you on top. You doing way better, way
always,
fucking better.
Always level up.
Always better.
Always level up.
And not even just with the next female, but within yourself. You feel me?
There
Like
you
she,
go.
yeah,
That's why I say you go get yourself together
exactly.
and then go find.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See me out
So
in public
the next
looking all
time you
good and
see
shit.
me, I'm gonna make sure that kiss that I post is gonna be juicy.
He trying to tease
At the
people.
wedding.
He trying to make
He
you
petty.
mad and shit.
He petty
I'm
as
gonna
fuck.
be juicy with that kiss, and then we gonna make couple gold memes and what would you call
Memes
it?
and shit.
Wherever they
Start a whole vlog
You know
channel.
what I'm saying?
What's up, y'all?
You gonna be
He got a
like,
whole,
said me.
whole new YouTube channel.
yeah,
Him and
Yeah.
Bay.
Bay and me. That's gonna be called Bay and me. That's a good ass channel, Bay and me. Stay tuned.
Send her the
Bay and
damn.
me.
He gonna send her the link in there.
And I'm gonna wear the mask too.
Man, I want
shit.
to be petty like some of y'all.
I ain't petty.
Oh, shit.
Oh man,
I'm not.
I'm super duper.
Oh, we know you are.
Oh man, it don't make any sense.
Mr. Juicy Kisses on Facebook.
I'm gonna be on that.
Yeah,
time.
right.
I just, when you see me out in public, even if I'm by myself or with somebody else, I want you to see that I am very.
What's the worst thing a woman can do to you
Yeah.
when she angry?
Hit me.
The worst thing.
The worst thing that she can do to you that can get to you to just piss you off. To make her be like, that's it.
Say something about my kids.
Yeah, that's
We already know
I'd say
that.
just
Besides your kids,
that's a trigger.
Yeah.
Somebody
cheat.
look at me
I
and
mean, what's worse than like
what's
cheating?
worse than cheating?
what's your button is what he asking.
Yeah.
Are we speaking
'Cause as far as,
outside,
like, verbal-
outside of infidelity, like outside of cheating and things like
Outside
that?
of cheating.
Okay, because that's the time.
You
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
regular relationship, like
Regular relationship
I'm
shit
pushing
where
buttons.
it's not gonna necessarily break
I
us up,
witnessed
but
some
it's gonna
stuff
piss me
last
off.
night in my apartments that probably took the bottom line of me. And then the dude got a Mercedes in my apartments, and then the dude, it's a nice little CLA, you know what I'm saying? You just- And I was just walking by. I used to, Mom, I'm gonna get me one of those. And I was walking by, and I seen scratches. I'm like, what the fuck happened in the car? There's scratches everywhere. And then you go in the front. Fuck you. It's written properly.
She took her time with it.
Yes, it's written
But-
properly
Took
on the
the time.
It's
See,
about
that-
this big.
That's a
And then
thing,
inside,
bro.
of the fuck you, it's a bigger fuck you.
Oh, she was out there for a while. She did this at night
I
while
was
he in the house sleep.
I was like, man, that's a lot. You know how much a paint job?
That's not my girl.
See,
no more.
that'll be a lot of money.
That's still a breakup. That's not your girl no more. Clearly she not. If she writing fuck you on your car, then
Yeah.
clearly she's out. She's
Crazy
already
mother-
gone.
Crazy something.
I mean, Mercedes, man, that's paint job is a motherfucker.
But that ain't shit though. If you got like insurance, bro. So like,
True.
I don't see what the point of destroying someone's car when, especially if they got insurance, they can go the next
got
day.
insurance.
Yeah, if you know, if you know he don't got insurance.
brother.
We're not gonna put ourselves
Speak for
because I got
yourself.
insurance.
Yeah,
Right.
I do now.
Liability doesn't count, bro.
We have
insurance is
It's
important.
insurance.
It's
Full
important.
coverage.
no.
It's
I have
important.
full coverage.
Oh,
Hold on.
well, you know,
Let's switch something real quick. What do you think Rihanna did to Chris Brown in that car back in the day?
She said some shit.
I mean, you gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta wonder
He really
because
did beat that ass
'cause
and then
we-
push her out the car.
we only heard one.
we only heard one side of the story.
We only heard one side.
She
She
didn't
probably
say
slapped
hers,
the shit
huh?
out
What
that man.
didn't Rihanna
but
do to Chris Brown?
like
in
you
that
could have
car?
just whipped that ass.
Rihanna
You
is from
didn't
the
have to push her
islands.
out
That
the
motherfucker
car.
crazy. Let's go ahead and put it out there. She from the islands. She crazy. See, let me tell
You
you.
think ASAP can?
My
handle?
baby mama, she probably gonna watch this.
Yeah, Vic
but my
was
baby
saying
mama,
that
when we
shit.
had got
I'm not
into it,
I'm trying to think.
it was on it. My baby mama slapped me like
Say,
12 times
Rihanna Pop-
before I got mad. You never know how many hits that man took in that car. My baby mama slapped me 12 times before I choked.
What?
No, you choked. You said it.
What?
You choked her.
Before I grabbed.
What's I'm talking?
Incriminating.
I heard-
We gotta bleep that part out.
Just stop talking.
I feel Chris Brown pain.
I heard Stiletto Hills was involved. And if you know what Stiletto Hills are, them little spiky mud thingies. Yeah. How many
That
times you
nigga
gonna get hit
sell
with
them
that before you retaliate.
Okay, but where was the damage on his face?
They
Maybe
show
she didn't
it.
hit him in the face. Maybe she hit him in the chest.
Maybe she bit him in
He
the
didn't take
arm.
no
You don't
pictures.
know what
A
happened.
He didn't
stiletto
do
to the
anything.
chest still hurt.
We just basically canceled Chris Brown and messed his whole career up.
Nah, he messed
Nah,
it
he
up.
never
That nigga came back. That nigga came back
Yeah.
strong.
His career was
not
messed up for a
canceled,
while.
and he still isn't
He never got
canceled.
canceled.
That nigga never got canceled.
He never got canceled.
He never
That
got
nigga came back
canceled.
with
But
2 CDs.
First
Dude,
of all, I still
they
listen to him.
they was on his ass, but he never got canceled.
He never got canceled, but you got to remember, he was on his way to being the next Michael Jackson.
But he still was making music while he was why they was doing all that. And he was still coming number one.
That was a little bit after.
You can't cancel
He was
talent,
Just
bro.
looked
You
at
can't
differently
cancel
as a
talent.
man, but not as a musician.
Right,
Considering he was a boy still at that point in time.
right. They ain't
I
really
mean-
like him as a
I
person.
mean,
but
them
motherfuckers
island girls
they
crazy.
still fucked with his music.
She
But I
did
think
something in that
I think she
goddamn
did
car.
something to him in that car.
Now, I'm putting
can't
them
just-
past them island girls.
I can't just say you a bad person because you hit somebody. Because Bill Burr said something.
Unless he was on that cocaine.
Bill Burr said
No,
something.
but
I don't know if
weren't
he was
they in
doing
the
that back
backseat
then.
of a limo? Like, wasn't there a driver? Like, or what?
No, I thought that was in his
No,
car.
I thought it was just them two.
So
Chris
he
Brown
was
don't got
driving.
drivers.
He was probably
He was
driving.
driving?
Chris
Chris
Brown
Brown
driving.
And he was able to beat her up and push her out the car while driving.
Bro,
Well, I
you
think he
seen
eventually
Kevin Hart's show?
Stopped. He eventually stopped.
Did you see it?
What?
When Kevin Hart said he was on, have you ever been hit on the freeway while you going 60 miles an hour?
I have.
Yeah.
No. What'd you do?
There's a reason to fight back for certain reasons, for certain shit.
I have.
I'm not
You
saying
would
he
take
was
a
right.
whole bunch of hits if you're going 60 miles.
I'm not saying he was
For
right.
real. And I did. I got off the freeway as quick as I fucking could too. I got to get
I'm
off.
glad
This
we got
swerved off.
I gotta
actual
get-
witness
because I got to get my
I don't
licks
know
back.
what y'all mean. I mean, like,
What?
okay.
I got to get my licks back.
Damn. Derek.
I'm driving. So that means I'm driving.
Both of y'all. Both of y'all incriminate y'all.
Oh,
Derek counted the licks.
She know I did. I'm driving, and the crazy part about it is that
I do not hit women.
my daughter was a baby. She was in the,
Anymore.
she was in the
Red flag.
she was in her car seat. My daughter was in her car seat, and she was a baby, and she in the back, and of course
One.
her mom was in the back with her. So I'm driving, and it wasn't even a real heated argument. The crazy part about it, it wasn't even a real heated argument. I guess I just said something she ain't like,
She
and
saw
I'm driving,
opportunity.
and they got quiet for a little while because she's saying some stuff. And again, I'm not arguing with you, so I'm not even. You know what? I ain't even saying it. I'm just driving. Then all of a sudden, it caught me off guard too, like right across the side of it. And I'm like, what? The? And then another one came, and I was like, oh, nah, let me get. So yeah, I'm counting. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Oh, what Whataburger parking lot at?
All right, just enough, Derek.
I ain't hit her though. I didn't hit her. I didn't hit her. I didn't hit her. Once I got out, once I exited and hopped out the car, when I was in the car, I was thinking, I'm about to hit this bitch.
Ooh.
Be saved now.
Then I got out the car, and once I got out, my daughter was still in her car seat, and I looked at my baby, and I was like, "Damn, I can't hit her mama right here." So I just like
Hit you at home when we get safe.
That's what that sounded like.
I just
too.
told
That's
the guy,
what that sounded
get out my
like
car.
too.
Get out my. I just told the
You
guy out my
pinch her?
car.
But I'm
Nah,
gonna
man.
remember this later.
I just like get out my car. Get out my car.
That's what that sounded like. What weekend?
I tried.
Oh dang!
I ain't gonna lie to you. I couldn't put my hands on her though. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely.
I was always
wanted to.
taught not to hit a woman, but you showed them
I
couldn't DDT
wanted
that
to.
bitch.
I wanted to put hands on her, but I didn't.
I can stone cold stun a motherfucker real quick.
They say there
Nah,
are no
you gotta-
reasons to hit a woman.
You don't hit her. You grab her by her shoulders and you shake the shit out of her. That's it.
Yo, a little bit.
Yeah, you yell
Okay.
a little bit and
I
you
got a
shake the
question.
shit
How
out
you
of her.
supposed to do that if she's just straight trying to like hit you in the face and stuff? Like
They tell us we
You-
supposed to
You
run
fight the
away.
shit off and you grab her arms.
You put on your
put her
man
by her
voice.
side.
You put on your man
You
voice.
shake the
No,
shit out of her.
No,
and you
the proper
from,
thing to
from
do
previous
is walk away.
and
They get hit in the back of the
Breathe and walk away.
let me tell you, it's 2020. It's 2022.
I used to
You
be
call
that
the police
violent
now.
person.
You call the police.
The proper thing to do is call 911 and
You better.
walk away and separate yourself.
Yeah, immediately.
You don't have to run because if she mad enough to hit you, she gonna be mad enough to hit you in the back of the head with a stick or something.
And that is
So-
true.
Well,
I
we
mean,
do
you
have
got-
phones, so she starts swinging. Just start recording. So when she call them cops,
Please hop on Facebook Live because I want to see it.
What about
Do what the baby
all right,
did.
man, that's enough of all that, man. What y'all think about this Ukraine stuff?
Do what the
man?
baby did.
My feelings.
Jump in the bowling net.
What y'all think about this Ukraine situation though,
Man,
man?
that's a big switch. That's a big switch.
I don't know much about it. I just know that I checked into it to see if I had to go back because I'm a vet. So long as once I knew that I didn't gotta go, they can't pull me back into the military.
Well,
I didn't.
we're technically not in it yet.
You're not in it yet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know. I just wanted to make sure if they decide that I'm outside of my scope of them saying, "Hey, we need you back." Other than that, I don't know much about it.
Russia?
I'll tell you this part. This part kind of makes me feel a little funny about the whole situation.
Y'all excuse my white socks.
Putin, Alexander Putin. I don't know his first name, so I'm just assuming it's Alexander.
Alexander. I'm just assuming his first name.
It sounds like it should be an Alexander
It's
Putin.
Alexander. All right, gotcha. That's who it is today. Alexander Putin.
Alexander Putin.
Until somebody say who it really is in the comments.
Yes.
I'll look it up.
Putin said.
What they saying at the post?
Putin said he told his people back at home get the nukes ready. So he was talking nuke talk, and I think that it was more of a bluff than anything. But then again, at this point in time, you don't know because he's fighting off pure ego right now because he thought that the little conquest was going to take a couple of days, and I'm in
Everything be
there.
good, right?
That's not how it happened.
So y'all, his name is Vladimir.
Why? And I knew that.
It rhymes.
I knew that.
Vladimir.
Why? I knew his name was Vladimir. Why did I accept Alexander?
But
I like
basically,
Alexander
bro,
better.
basically,
I like Alexander better.
It's basically the Russia trying to bring back the Soviet Union. They trying to take an independent state and make it one.
No, they saw NATO about to bring Ukraine in, and they was like, "Nah, bro.
Yeah.
We need him just in case we want to pop off on America." But
So they don't want them to
who's
go
NATO?
to NATO.
NATO is a bunch of different countries.
It's like your homeboys in one group.
Yeah,
Mm.
a bunch of different countries pulled together, basically saying, "If you fight,
We all.
I'm gonna fight." And we're all with that. The America in country one, country two.
Yeah.
Whoever
The rest
else in
of them
it, I don't know. But I mean, we're all in NATO together, and Putin was like, "Nah, you can't be in NATO
Basically,
because
mind your business.
Yeah. Basically, you over there stab me in my back type shit. That's basically what it is.
But that's not even a bit. My thing is, and I'm gonna try to be as sensitive as I possibly can. When I first heard about this Ukraine stuff, I was like, "That's messed up." And then I instantly thought, "Biden, leave that stuff alone." That's my first thought was,
You better not get involved.
do not get us involved because you know how that winds. You know how that ends.
Well, when the United States gets involved, it's serious. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't get
it's
us
serious.
involved in that stuff. I mean, you can send them. He just sent them $1 billion also, but you can do what you want. You can send them planes, trucks, bikes, or whatever you want to. Do not send no fighters over there to fight Russia because that's not going to be a war that any one of us is going to win.
Yeah.
But my stance on that whole situation changed, and I hate to say it, I'm not going to say I don't care. But from what I've heard about over there in Ukraine about what's going on, because Putin said he said there's Nazis in Ukraine.
Yeah.
And from the videos and things that I've been seeing, they're over there stopping the Africans from even leaving, specifically.
They about to hold all the Americans over there too.
Like, it's not that. It's you letting Ukrainians on these buses to get out to go
But you want to keep
but you're keeping
other people.
You're making
other
the black
countries,
people find their own way to get out,
Right.
instead of being like.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically pulling people off of these buses and stuff. Black people off of these buses
Based off race.
based off
ethnicity.
race.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
So that ain't got nothing.
Well, but my question is, who's taking them? Is the United States over there rescuing?
The black people?
No, who's on the buses?
No, this is Poland. They're talking about going to Poland for whatever reason. And
Poland sound like they racist.
Poland is where most of these Ukrainians are going to
Yeah.
To escape.
to escape. And they're not letting the black people get on these buses. They're basically stopping them and letting only the Ukrainians.
So, like, what does the racism have to do with the whole?
They want
war
to save
of Russia
theirs
invading
first. They want.
Ukraine? That don't make no sense.
Ukraine is evidently very racist towards people of different ethnicities,
and they
I don't
want,
want
and they want the United States to come help. Half our army black. Damn.
I'm trying to be as sensitive as possible without saying what's in my soul, because that it disturbs something in me that shouldn't be disturbed.
Say what you gotta say, man.
No, I don't want to say that. So I'm gonna say I hope that they get that stuff right. Then people fix whatever they need to fix, and America stays the HELL out of it.
I'll say what you want to say. God damn Ukraine, you racist son of bitches.
Oh, shit.
That ain't what I want to say,
But he
I mean,
said,
yeah. Mine was a little more harsh than
Poland
that.
is accepting them as
So Janine
refugees.
says Poland is accepting them as refugees. There are reports of Indians and Nigerians being sent back to the queue or refusal to board Ukraine soldiers.
What does that sound? It's like a dog.
Girl, I need you to explain a little bit more.
Poland is accepting Ukrainians as refugees, but they're sending Indians and Nigerians back and
okay,
refusing
okay.
to.
Oh,
Back
my bad.
to the
Sorry.
Okay,
Poland, you racist son of bitches.
No,
But the
It's
Ukrainians
still-
are pulling them off the bus too.
Both of y'all.
Yes, because basically they're trying to save their people first, so that's why they're pulling the Indians and the Nigerians to the back of the line. Is what she's
Oh yeah,
saying.
it's a bunch of stuff. So that's why I say my stance on
Because they're
this
not
whole
considered
situation
refugees
is a lot different
if
now.
they're not Ukrainian.
That's
There you
fucked
go.
up.
My stance on it is a lot different now, but I still don't want America to be no parts of that, because that
And
means
Russia got most of the nukes.
Thank
They
you.
got
No,
like
boy.
6,000.
we got the nukes.
No.
Russia's big, bro.
Russia, no.
They're
No, did you look at the
they're
stats?
huge.
I've seen
Russia
the
got
stats.
almost 6,000. We got 5,000 and some nukes, man.
So this is like brand new.
Just by ourselves, we got, without the allies, we got almost
No,
6,000.
I'm not talking about NATO. I'm talking about
No, I'm talking about by ourselves, United States, just by
Let me look
ourselves.
this up. I'm looking up after the show.
Just by ourselves. Russia got a lot. They number one in having nukes. So,
they wild.
so
They
this
crazy,
just came
bro.
out.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you just heard this news.
yes, they're
'Cause
number
that
one in
ain't, that
nukes.
ain't been the story for the longest.
They number one in nukes. Now, we probably got the best technology to deflect the motherfuckers, but
How you gonna deflect? the nuke?
Y'all had no idea what the U.S. government is really capable of.
I mean, but we probably got the best stuff. But Russia,
I know they're
Russia-
capable of building bunkers and hiding while we out here getting bombed.
I already
I
found my
agree with
bomb.
Janine. Russia don't want no smoke with us.
I already found my bomb.
We don't want no smoke with each other. I'm gonna say it like that.
It ain't gonna end. Like it won't end. Like that's
I
something
don't
that
want no
can't end.
smoke at all. You want to know
Yeah.
why?
It'll be
Because
another
Texas
world
is
war.
going to be one of the number one targets because we have the oil, we have the goddamn ports.
They're gonna
and shit.
try to stop
I don't want-
the
We got
biggest
the
states first.
spaceships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they better not come.
I
Because if
seen
you come here, there's gonna be a problem. Because
everybody got a gun.
guns is everywhere. Like you ain't gonna just be able to run up in no Texas neighborhood talking about we're this person.
You
and
ain't
we're
even run
gonna
up here
take
talking
over.
about that hush, hush, hush.
You gonna get sniped.
We are staying in your house.
You gonna get sniped. I got at least a number of guns in my
Yeah.
house.
At least a number.
Got the
I
Mac
ain't
in
gonna
the back.
say I have a number of
I
guns
just need
in
a
my
number
house.
of bullets. That's all I need. I'm broke.
Like I have enough guns to put a gun in every person in my house hands right now, and it's a bunch of us. Just know that. Ain't nobody coming in my neighborhood.
I got enough to put me strapped up like Rambo. Hey, y'all, we got an announcement. Basically, this will be our last Facebook Live.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be going live from YouTube from now on. So,
Better go over there.
yeah, y'all need to go ahead and get that link and hit that subscribe button.
Mhm.
And
Wait the whole week to watch.
we're going to see y'all over there on YouTube. So,
Hold on, let's acknowledge this real quick. When's the last time all four of us been here at the same time?
It's been a minute.
It's been like 5 episodes.
Yeah.
About 5, almost
Like
5.
all four of us sitting here at the same time.
It's
Yeah.
been a minute.
This is nostalgic.
Can I get a thank you?
all right, with that being said, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that link, hit that. It's somewhere in the notification section.
Yes,
In the description box below.
In the bio.
Yeah.
So go ahead and hit that, and we'll see y'all next time on Reckless Gentlemen.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.